Okay, so this is gonna be days 3 through 6, not all of 6. I'm on day 6 right now. I'm just taking a break from working. I don't know if I'm going to include everything when I do this, but what you should know is watch the whole thing through before you start doing what's in this video, because I made some mistakes here and there. For instance, the torsion bars, you don't have to disconnect the bolts on the other side. I wound up cutting one off. I didn't need to do that. Yeah. About that. Yeah. I hope this is helpful. We still don't have the transmission off right now, so there will be more videos after this. Okay, so I'm pretty far into day 3. Day 3 might as well be day 3 and 4. I'm gonna call it day 3 though, because I had to cut off this bolt. And that took 4 multi-tool blades. I bought really crappy multi-tool blades. It literally took me less time to get through metal with a handsaw, so that's what I did. I think that the bolt itself was hardened, which made an absolute pain in the butt, and it was in a horrible position. So when you're working on those bars going to the front, try not to be a moron. Yeah, don't strip them. As for the side, we've got nuts like this on both. I'm just going like this. Wait, which way? Okay, that way. Really easy, really simple. Try not to strip it. It's in a better spot if you accidentally break it, but no one likes stripping nuts and bolts. You got 4 of those, so yeah. Okay, please be careful. This is a brake line. That's your whatever it's called. You're gonna want to move that before you drop that. Otherwise, you're not, or is that? Well, it's something. You're gonna want to move it. It's 10 mil, and then these were like 17 mil. Okay, so that thing I'm trying to get off is called a torsion bar. These are the instructions. I don't completely understand them. I do understand that. I don't think I'm doing that because I'm trying to take this whole assembly down all at once. Assuming the exhaust isn't in the way, which we can check if the exhaust is in the way over here. Actually, that doesn't give me that much information. Yes, it does. The exhaust is not in the way. Fantastic. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Okay, so these, I figured out what they're called. They're called torsion bars, and there's 2 of them. I wasted about 2 days trying to get them, those bolts off, which I successfully did do. But I don't think that I need to, based off of 2 videos that I'm going to link in the description. Well, actually, one that's in the description. The other one shows how to get them off as well, though. That's how I'm learning how to do this. But the first guy did not take those bolts off. You're going to still need to take off these 2 bolts. I took them off early, same on the other side, and put a screwdriver through it on each side, so that this whole thing doesn't pop down with these still in there. This side, side should pop off. What you'll need to do is take down this nut, To do that, you're probably going to want to loosen this wonderful top nut. Because if you don't loosen the top nut, you're just going to lock the piss out of it, and it's going to suck. So yeah, this is day 5, although video 3. Alright, let's see if this works. It worked on the other side, just flew off. I think the stuff finally soaked in. Very nice. Okay, so before you do this next step, you're going to want to paint these. A little mark on this piece and a little mark on this piece. And that this wonderful brand from Hobby Lobby works really well. Also, use safety. I know I'm not wearing gloves, but I've cut my hands a lot of times, and I just prefer not to use gloves because I can get more dexterous. You should probably wear gloves for some of these. Okay, I found that no one really showed how to get off these wonderful C-clips here. I found an interesting way to do it. So I put on my needle nose pliers that have like a 90-degree turn in it, and I made sure that this side got kind of hooked against that, like that, but up there. And then I vice gripped it in place so it couldn't move, and then I whacked on it this way until it slowly popped off. That's how that was done. Time to do it to the other side. Alright, now, so this should just kind of come out. Oh golly, I forgot my frame's bent. Fuck. It should come out. Should. But my frame is bent into it a little bit, so we're gonna help it along a little bit in the front there. Yep. And there it is. Okay, so apparently these come apart. I didn't have to take it up all out in one go, but I tried. You're gonna want to mark these. I did front right, front left, and then of course we have the regular markings for where it lines up. I don't know that that marker was the best. It seems to be wiping off a little bit. So we're just gonna be a little careful. Yeah. Let me get my chair. Hey. Don't lose these little suckers. Certain they're important for something. You can see one's on there already. Oh, this one's missing one. That's probably what that's for. But yeah. I guess it's time to drain the oil and start working on the transmission bolts themselves. Also, transmission jack that I'm using is this wonderful thing right here, which looks like this. I got it for like $89 on a deal from Harbor Freight, plus $17 for a warranty and $10 for taxes. I know, ridiculous. I think it was 10. I don't know. The total was 117. But yeah. Okay, so we took the wheel off. And we can get a little bit better of a vantage point on those two bolts right now. That is a 14. Yeah, you can see that's 14. I'm gonna see how hard this is to do. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Holy cow, okay. So they're not easy. As you can see, I've never done this before. thought that was going to be potentially not that bad. Oh! Actually, that wasn't that bad. Thank the Lord in heaven. Thank the Lord in heaven a lot. It's a good thing to do. Okay? And that'll be the first of 16 when we get it out eventually, here in a minute or two. Okay, so we've done 1, 2, and 3 back in there. This one was kind of a struggle to get to. What I wound up doing was put this in there, and I attached some vice grips, and that gave me just exactly what I needed.